AI and the thing, because we do a separate show on identity management, but as you think about everything we're talking about, identity management is such a key enabler to the future infrastructure, and not just identification of individuals, but identification of devices on the network, identification of bits, good bits and bad bits, to be able to allow the good ones in and keep the bad ones out. I mean, that identity issue taken broadly is such an important piece, and I think you're right. That's a key thing to enable the future. We're running out of time. I want to just do a quick wrap-up of a couple things. I think what I do here is just jot down words I hear over and over again, and I think what I've heard from all of you is we need to look at resiliency, to be able to be flexible and agile and be able to recover and get things back in place very, very quickly. That idea that time is approaching zero for decision making is going to mean the infrastructure needs to be adaptable and needs to be changed very quickly at times. Security looms large, especially in remote locations, and as we're thinking about cloud, there's still a lot of questions of what does that mean for my security world. The old culture issue comes up again and again and again, and I think it's right on. It's just there's just fear of change. People get comfortable doing things the way they've always done things, and when you challenge them to change, it gets to be a difficult thing in many environments. Standards came up over and over again of direction we need to go, that if we're going to be able to be flexible, we're going to have to be able to plug things into things and plug them, unplug them, plug them in other things, and they're going to have to work. They can't be proprietary things. And I think when we were talking the future, as I was listening here, if we look at any government agency's mission statement, I doubt that we're going to find in that mission statement, own, operate, and run IT systems. I mean, the mission of the government agency is about the mission of the agency. So I think this idea that technology is going to become more of a managed service, more of a utility kind of a process, I think is a trend that will indeed continue. And I want to thank our first